Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Cities Skylines Let's Play. Now for you guys it wasn't that long ago since last episode, but for me it was a long time. I took a break in recording and a few things have changed. So I did a massive fix up on this city. The traffic was plummeting and plummeting and plummeting. It was around the 75-80%, but then dived down to the 25s. So I took some time, I did a live stream, and we've sorted some stuff out in between episodes. And here is a quick summary of some of the changes that has been made. We've got a lot more roundabouts. Roundabouts, as a general rule, is a good idea, especially if you use them in the right way. So I've added some more roundabouts in key areas to help traffic flow off certain streets. Where we already had roundabouts, I've improved them with some lane management. Now if you want to know all the different mods that I use, there's a list in the description of the video. But all these lanes have now been sorted out on the roundabouts. Now some roundabouts have been set to the default, some have been tweaked for certain special scenarios, like a particularly busy junction. Speaking of junctions, we've got brand new junctions. So this junction here, I believe is brand new junction from what you guys have seen, and I've been able to put them in further down around our industrial district. The industrial district has also had a bit of thinning out. There was just too much density for the amount of roads that we had bringing cars in. So we've got a main road here bringing cars in, and there's only so much you can take. And yes, we had the bypass, kind of like the shortcut down here, which I've taken the toll road out, but it just wasn't enough by itself. So we've thinned out the industry a bit, removed some of the bits in the middle, and that's just kind of reduced the density down to where the traffic can just about cope. In addition to that, we now have some new roads down the back here. So we've got a big road around the back that links up to the main road there, and we've got another road here as well. There's two reasons for this. One, it provides more ways into the industrial district, and two, it'll provide us ways to expand the industry. So last time I put a load of buses in, and sad news, as part of the upgrades and the fix of the city, I had to take them out. I didn't put them in very good places, and whilst the bus routes themselves were alright, they just messed up the rest of the routes and things that were going on. One of the other things that we've done is we have improved the roads that go through the centre of our cities here. So we've got big 6-lane streets that go down through the middle there. We've added roundabouts over here as well. So if you want to see a little bit of that, I did do a live stream and that is on my channel. But today what we're going to do is we're going to get ready to do some more industrial stuff next episode. So what I don't want to happen is for us to come over here and put in an industry district and it all go terribly wrong. Because, well, we'll just get too much traffic. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to be able to come off the back of this this road at the back, use this one at the front, connect it through, and hopefully set up a good bit of infrastructure. Now, included in that infrastructure, I want to get some good rail connections in so people can take rail to work. Now, I also want that down here, and one of the things I was thinking about doing is putting train stations in the middle here. Now, whether I can get the train station in the middle and out and through down some sort of main line, I have no idea, and the main line will need to go into this train station there. Now, I was holding off on doing that until I had this square of land, but I can just put a kink in the railway track and we can fix that kink later on. So let's start by doing that. We've got 43,000 citizens and 200,000 left in the bank account. I think when I started fixing this up we had about 400,000 in the bank account, so we spent about half of that. Transport. Now you can see we've still got the metro. We've got, oh, that's another thing, metro had a small tweak. So now it's a loop, self-contained loop. So there's a loop there, and then the loops are connected by connecting stations rather than all going along the same line. And I think there's a couple of extra stations in potentially. Neatened it up. It should bode well for the future. Now we've got a station there for the underground, so I think that's where we ought to try and have our train station somewhere close. Now I just want a standard train station, just a small train station, just like this. Now you can see it's going to cost me 45,000 to put in, and I can't shove it any further this way. Now, I don't know whether I'll be able to get past this roundabout or up and over, but we're going to give it a go nonetheless. Train station. There it is. Now, did I put that underground by accident? No, I didn't. There it is. So we've got a train station, and I'm hoping that that's going to be a fantastic thing to do. Again, I'm not an expert. It's an experiment. This is the first time I've played this game properly. Ever. I mean, I did a couple of quick tests to make sure the game ran on my computer smooth and I could record it, etc, etc, etc. But yes. So I'm thinking here, we can probably come up and over this roundabout, maybe back down again, I don't know. But then getting out this part here is going to be difficult. So, what if we just go down and come out straight here? Come out straight there, and then we can come along this line here and see what we can do about the rest. I like the sound of that. We're going to do it. So first things first, we're going to come out, and I'm going to change the type of track. We're going to change it to the one where you go out a bit and then bend it a little. I think that is what I'm sort of after, but I want it to go down, and I don't know whether I'm going to get it to go down that quickly. So, oh, it can. No, that just drove itself straight into the roundabout. Okay, let's put a bit of bend in that. Oh my goodness, I didn't think this bit would be so tricky. I thought it'd be tricky down at the other end. Okay, bit of bend. 3 lots of elevation. Come on, where's my bit of bend? Just there, right, okay. Now that is 3 lots. I'm happy with that. What we'll do is we'll come straight across the road, and then we'll start curving towards the this road. There we go. Now, one of the reasons I decided to have this elevated was because we need to come over this track here anyway. Now, the big problem is that elevated track costs more to maintain than standard track. But I'm not sure I'm that fussed, to be honest. Now, can I get this right so that it just goes straight across here? No. I was being hopeful, wasn't I? Unless... no. I'm going to have to wiggle it around a little bit. So I've done one bit of the hard end here. That's quite good. Quite happy with the way that bends and comes out there and then comes and joins the main road. I'll get it down to the other end and we'll work on the other bit. Okay, it's not pretty around this bit, but the rest of it I'm quite happy with. I managed to get it to come up and over these intersections on the inside. It is relatively smooth. There's some bits that I might tweak, especially when I get to retweak this bit. And also the electricity got cut off though, so I need to sort that out. Now I don't think I can put it across this here. You just, it's in the way. Completely and utterly in the way. Can I make it go underground? No. Can I make it? I can elevate. Oh, you can elevate them. Fantastic. Brilliant. And then back down again to there. Oh, problem solved. I had no idea you could do that. Look at this. Job's a good one. That does look a little bit weird, but never mind. It fixes the temporary issue. So now we can extend our previous rail service. So railways. What's that? Train line. Brilliant. We're going to have a train line. We're going to go create a new line from there all the way down to there. Add stop. And then I guess we'll go back again. Do you have to tell it to go back again or will it loop? Doesn't seem... right. Complete the line. Oh, there we go. There it is. Loopiest goodness. That is brilliant. Fantastic. Now, I think once I've done it there, it will be prudent to have it in the other industrial district as well. It may not be the case. It may not be. It might turn out to be a terrible idea to have it in both districts. Okay, whatever that is, right, that needs to move. The incineration plant. Relocate. Let's just pop you... in fact, if we just move you along the road, will that be enough? I think it might be. Rail station. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm going to be able to dig a tunnel through there. A different tactic is going to be required. So what is this? Just industrial buildings? I'm almost certainly going to have to build some sort of like, yeah. Okay, that's the height that I need to get over the roads anyway. Let's do that. Let's come out to the edge of this roundabout to there and just build it through here. Sorry, you're making way for progress. There we go. So they've got because of the slope of the land, they've got a bridge and they've got a tunnel. But now this bridge needs to connect up with that bridge, and there's a bridge in the way. Oh, I see a bit where it can join. So what I'm hoping is that we come from here and it come out this way. Is that the right height? Yep. So if I can come out this way, space already occupied. So I need to fork out from that track a lot steeper. And I don't know if I can get across here. So ideally what I want to do is go from here to there. Oh, that works. Then can I go from here to this? I mean, it's not exactly what I envisaged, but I mean, it works. And then that just needs connecting up to this without disrupting all that. There we go. So we've got a rail route now connected to that one. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. Let's get a second rail stopping. Rail thingy. Right, so we're going to share this platform, I think. Create new line. New line goes over here to this station. Then after going from that station, you go back to this line here. Fantastic. 2 lines, similar sort of things. Brilliant. Now, hopefully when we resume the simulation at the beginning of the next episode, we'll be able to see what's going on with that. So that's that bit of rail in there. Now, the other bit of rail I wanted to do, and the reason why I left a platform on the inside here. Oh my goodness, I just noticed how much that drops. There, I don't like that. Yeah, fix it up once I've got more in, I think. Is that I wanted to bring that out, bend it round, and I wanted to have a couple, like a line coming in, and a couple of stations in the centre of town. But then I thought to myself, these train stations, they're actually quite big. You'd have to get rid of a lot of the town. So I'm not really sure about that. And they can take the metro to that station. And I'd have to delete a lot of buildings to get that through there. So I'm really second guessing putting something else in there. Perhaps I can put a second line in that comes over here to this sort of area, because this area is like completely cut off. And also I think it'd be really good to have another big train station down here, just one that can connect up to this main line, because it's very far out from there. In fact, this little bit round here is a bit of a hub. We got, let's turn it off a second. Yeah, we could probably put some track down there or out this way. Yeah, I like that. We're going to do that. So, a station. We're going to have to sacrifice some of the buildings for a station. Let's see how close I can get it. It's saying I can have it to here. There we go. So they're all loving that. Now this line here is actually slightly duplicating that metro link, but it's all about options, I think. Giving the people options of different ways to go. Now, how are we going to get this line out? I'm thinking tunnel. One massive tunnel to here. So we go from there. Let's turn angle back on for a bit. Angle snappiness, and then down. Oh, we've ran out of money! Wow, I didn't see that coming. Well, we're going to have to start the simulation a little bit quicker than what I expected. So hopefully we'll be able to see now, with all the tweaks that I've made, that the traffic situation doesn't get absolutely horrendous. Our education situation is not looking great. We've got various different high schools, and the university's fine. Elementary schools are okay. It's just the high schools that aren't doing very well. We've got, I think, 6 of them. So we're probably going to have to put some more in. Now this one down here, that's prime. That is really good because it's next to a university. It's also got an office district nearby, houses nearby, and a railway station and a metro network. Not even to mention the buses that we're planning on putting back in. So we're getting a bit of traffic backing up round here. That seems to be okay. If we look at the traffic overall, we've got busy bits down this back end here, but and little dots of red around some of these junctions, especially around here. But it's all little patches. At the moment, there's no big, massive, solid lines of red. And if there is, that's when we're going to have to address something. In fact, the traffic situation just went up to 77%, back down to 66 as I said that. But we've got some more money in the bank now, so we'll just pause it for a little bit. I don't want it to get too far ahead of us before we get all this transport in. So let's get this line down. So let's see here. How slopiness can we go? I think there. I think that's a good amount of slopiness. And then I'm thinking we do one. Ooh. We'll do one turn to here. Then we'll keep this bit straight. And whoa, there's a metro line there, so we're going to have to come up. So we keep it straight until after this roundabout. Ooh, top view, please. Or straight-ish, actually. We need a slight bend on there. And then we're going to do that, but come up. Because there's a metro line, and we need to come up anyway. So we're going to do a nice big curve here. Try not to take too much of those bits away there. And then we need to connect this up. And if I look at the other railway lines we've got, it is just a triangle, and it works fine. So that's what we're going to do here. Although I think what we'll do is we'll elevate the land slightly first. So bulldoze. I need money to build this. Money's gone again. Wow, I really do like spending the money, don't I? Okay, so there is our transition in terms of height. I thought the curve would be a lot more gentle than that, but never mind. I'm not sure that's something that I actually have control of. Now, last time I did one of these, I found it really difficult to get this to come off and connect up in a nice and neat way. And I think in the end, I just did it in a not nice and neat way. But you know what? I'm quite happy with that. It's relatively even. Oh, we got trains running up and down already. Oh, this is looking fantastic. More trains. That's what we needed to fix the city. Traffic's 79%? 78%. Goes down every time I say it. Oh, well, never mind. And we still haven't put a line in down here. So we're going to do a couple of lines. And also, I think, yeah, we're going to provide access to this other platform, but not put a whole new line in, because it might get a bit busy. So we're going to come down straight to begin with, but then I'm hoping that we can just connect up. It seems to want to let us, so I'm going to give it a bit of runoff. Oh, that's it. I like that. I like that. So we're going to do a between city connection and an industrial connection, but we're only going to do one of the two industrial connections, and the reason is the metro connects from this area straight down into the bottom of this area. So if you want to go that way, the metro is the best way to go. If you want to get up to the top here, you've got to change. Well, you've got the train option now, so we're going to put that in. So train stop create line here, go all the way down, come to this stop here, and then just go back again. There we go. So we got a nice little loop, and we're going to do another train line, I think. Create new line, and we're going to go from there over to the other side of the city, onto the other platform, and then back again. So then we've got two lines going here, one there, two there, and we've got two in one platform and one in the other. So we've got no more than two lines going anywhere. And at the moment, they're all the same colour. And according to this also, we've got 0 people per week using it. But I do like that railway station just sat there. We've got buildings building themselves up around it already. Oh yeah, that's good. And it comes out here. Oh look, our first train coming into the what is that? The south side of the city? I don't know, but it's about to. I've lost the. There's the. Oh my goodness, it's not the first one. It's the second one. Oh, this. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, that train stopped. Is it because it wants to switch? It does want to switch tracks. Don't know how the trains do their pathing in this game. To be honest, I'm never going to even bother to try and figure it out. That is brilliant. Haha. Traffic is still pretty okay, and this rail network has just exploded. Trains everywhere. And in fact, we've got to start being careful that we've not got too many trains going up and down the same network. But hopefully we'll be all right. We might need another track on the other side of our motorway, and that other track can service this industrial district and the new one all by itself. How we're doing? Things are looking pretty good overall. Fantastic. Okay, well, let's have a look. Healthcare is in the green. Death care is looking good. Childcare is good as well, and elder care is okay. Education is the thing that I need to work on. What I'll probably do is I'll do the education between episodes, and what we'll either do next time is we'll either do this industrial district because there is a massive demand for it, or we'll get round to this. This I want to turn into a massive tourist attraction. Apparently, what's that? What's that symbol? A dead person is waiting for transport. Well, they can wait just a little while longer. Also, I just need to double check that these stations, all the new stations, have water and plumbing. They should have. Yep, they're all part of the same sort of areas. Fantastic. And have we got statistics yet on its usage? 2 people are currently using our massive amount of trains that we put in. Well, hopefully next episode we'll have a lot more people using it than that. But I really do love this new network. And I think the trains are flowing okay at the minute. Much busier, we would have a problem, I think. But looking good. Providing our customers, our citizens, with better, cleaner options for travel. Oh, that one of these views should be the new thumbnail. I know I've only just changed it, but it should. One of them should be the new thumbnail. Something. No, not that camera mode. This camera mode. Something like this. Yeah, I like it. Windmills in the background. They're not windmills, they're wind turbines. I always get that mixed. I always say it wrong. I know the right thing, but I say it wrong. Anyway, I will consider a new background, and Neil will probably complain at me for putting another one in. You can see here that the traffic's backing up around the cargo terminal, but it's not ridiculous. It is moving. It is just impacting on the industrial area, but not terribly. And there is a little bit of traffic around here now, which was to be expected with the train station going in. How we're looking on this side? Yeah, a little bit busy there too, but again, little red patches all over, but no big red lines. Our city is getting even better. Well, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for all your comments on this series. Remember, this is the first time I've built a proper city in this game ever. I've never played this game properly before. So your help and your tips is absolutely invaluable. So keep them coming in. But for now, that is going to be all. Stay safe, be kind. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and goodbye.